Looking to transform your family game nights? At Perfectly Picked Games, we specialize in family games that bring everyone closer. Our games aren't just fun. Kids and teens will learn how to take turns, develop basic strategy skills, and understand the thrill of winning and grace of losing. With our exclusive gift of games, you can give months of gaming excitement to your family. Choose a 3-month or 6-month gift, and we'll deliver hand-picked family games to your doorstep every month. And here's the best part. Right now, you can use the promo code GOLDENMOJO and receive 20% off your selected plan. Don't miss out on this exclusive offer. Use promo code GOLDENMOJO and save 20% today at Perfectly Picked Games.
Hello, all you paranormal freaks. It's the last Saturday of the month, and you know what that means. The veil is at its thinnest. So if you're brave enough, all of you hitchers and drifters, load up for a ride with Golden J and Logan as they traverse to the other side.
Hello, all of my paranormal freaks out there. It is I, Golden J, and I'm hanging out with
his co-host and future ghost, Just Logan, and the recently deceased earbuds.
No.
Yeah, it's your loud ass just fucking blowing them out.
You mean your eardrums? You
killed you killed them. You killed the bugs. You killed these. Listen, my eardrums are already fucked. So I mean,
the ringing is amazing. I love the ringing.
Fantastic.
But we brought another special guest with us. You might know him from the Golden 80s. You might know him as a guest spot on the Nostalgia Tug. You might know him from the, what is it? The what is that? WCW? I don't even know.
I thought you were about to say
FWF.
You might know him from the trash cans he stands on while he watches Jada outside her window.
Yes. You might know him from his mugshot.
Wrestling.
You might know him from his mugshot.
Hey, I have a classic one out there.
Frankie Vegas is in the house with us.
Hey, what's up, people?
Surprise Frankie cameo. I didn't even know this shit was going down.
Huh?
Honestly, it was last minute. He showed up at the house as we recorded Golden 80s earlier today.
Yeah, and we had a paranormal moment, so
we did.
I kind of had to stay on now.
We were recording our second episode of Golden 80s tonight, and at one point you hear a voice go. So if you want to go back and hear it, go listen to episode 129.
Yeah. I mean, it comes from it's in my feed. So
yeah, it's in his feed.
So, I mean, I don't know. I didn't say anything. I would wait for
it was the ghost of lunches past fucking haunting Frankie's ass is what it was.
No, I swear to God, it wasn't. I mean, but I didn't hear it at first, and we played it back after we taped, and I heard it, and I freaked out, man. I threw my headphones like, fuck this shit.
You should have seen the look on his face. He's like, what the fuck was that?
It was
one of the spirits of the countless mice that Golden
Died
J's killed out in the fucking.
Yeah, fucking ain't no doubt about that. There is no doubt about that.
Or maybe it's your cat that died out here.
Oh no. That's just sad.
That was a little dark. I was gonna say maybe the fucking ghost of Alicia's team spirit.
We have had one other noise in the studio when we were recording, and that was with Alicia. It was during the Puckwudgies episode, and you could hear something, and it sounds like a female voice, and then the fucking camera falls over.
Oh.
Yeah, it was fucking cool, but we never did figure out what it was. And I have my ideas. I think maybe I might know what this was, but I'm not 100% sure. I can't pinpoint it. So, but yeah, listen to episode 129, Golden 80s, Adventures in Babysitting. And believe me, it's a good episode, so you want to listen to the whole thing. But
God, I haven't seen that
you'll hear
movie in forever.
Yeah, well, I haven't either, and I rewatched it, and it was like,
And he loved it.
every minute of it. Yeah, I just I touched myself to Elizabeth's shoe the whole entire time, and tried not to think about her friend Brenda because she was all nerdied out and in layers. It was weird.
Hey, I would have took one for the team, so you get out of the
Frankie's like, I'll take it, Golden J. You can have Elizabeth's shoe. It's fine. Really?
Take Penelope in. Why not? What the hell?
But yeah, we've been recording all night. We did dip for a little bit of I took a pizza break. I did offer some to Frankie.
Yeah.
But he said, fuck you and your Jack's Pizza. I only deal with Bourbon Street. And he goes, why don't you order me a pizza? I'm like, fuck you. What am I made of money? I'm like, come on. And he's like, no. And I was like, you get a discount? And he's like, fuck you. No, you don't get a discount. And I'm like, fuck, what am I supposed to do? Eat your fucking Jack's. He wouldn't take it.
Sorry.
I don't do frozen supreme pizzas. I'm a picky bitch. At the most, I might get a frozen pizza that has jalapenos on it, but I just don't like frozen vegetables when they get like recooked. I just don't fucking.
What kind did you have?
This was like a Mexican
Mexican
pizza or whatever. It was all right. I mean, it's Jack's. I get that urge for that fucking cardboard pizza every once in a while. I'll tell you what my biggest fucking thing is right now is Little Caesars. I just want fucking Little Caesars all the time.
You're out there getting that Fantastic Four pizza, are you? The one that's
I did not get the Fantastic Four. I thought about it last time I ordered and I didn't get it. But I did order my pepperoni with fucking jalapenos on it, which I probably won't do ever again because it was a little bit much for me. But I still enjoyed it.
I'm about to send you pictures of my last fucking adventure into Little Caesars. One of my streamers sent it to me out of nowhere. I was about to start a stream and they're like, you eat yet? And I was like, no. And two pizzas showed up at my door. And these are the saddest fucking, you have to show Frankie. Actually, I could just send it in I've got a group chat with y'all in here.
You do. It's called the Golden 80s Nostalgia Tug group chat.
Yeah, these are first of all, I legitimately don't know what happened to the one that looks like it's a quarter of a cheese jalapeno pizza and how it was cut. But it's like half fucking rectangles, half triangle. I mean,
that's because they pieced it together out of pizzas that they ate earlier.
I mean, that's what I was like, man, did they fucking they just fucking Frankenstein this shit? Like, it was the wildest looking shit I've ever seen.
Listen, your streamer was like, listen, I'm not going to spend a ton of, holy fuck, there's jalapenos everywhere.
I asked him, I was like, did you order like a special pizza? He's like, no, I ordered you 2 pepperoni jalapeno pizzas. And I was like, well, I kind of got that. I mean,
it's so fucking weird.
If you're on the Patreon,
it was
there you go.
Fucking wild, man.
Oh man. Okay. That's pretty fucking crazy. But no, I get that, and I get some of those poops, and their fucking breadsticks rival Bourbon Street's. I love Bourbon Street's fucking breadsticks. They're probably the best around. Little Caesars is close second, a very, very close second. So,
have you ever gotten Little Caesars Crazy Bread? Have you ever gotten it? Their breadsticks.
Mm-hmm.
Undercooked.
They're always undercooked. That's what makes them so.
Oh, I'm talking like these things look like thick ass shoestrings, so undercooked. Like ours is bad about it. And like you just get it, and it's like bubble gum. It's like garlic bubble gum.
No, they've never been that bad. Usually, that when I get them, they're really, really good. I probably won't do their wings ever again. They were really kind of fatty, and they just weren't very good. But
did you try their Mountain Dew? They have their own Mountain Dew.
I did not know that. No.
Yeah,
I will check into that.
I've got a can of it still in here. It's what was it called? Oh no, it's got the Little Caesars dude on it and everything, but this is their own flavor.
No shit. I'll check into that. Speaking of drinks, I was listening to the Tug, and you were following an eBay.
Why you gotta fucking peel the scab back on that fucking?
I just want to rub a little salt in it. Hold on a second.
So hurtful, man. It's the first listing for a sealed squeeze of anything in over a decade. And I know, which is fucking sad. I mean, I'll admit that. And it's my favorite kind of squeeze it too, was the color changer one. I talk about it all the fucking time. I watched it and I was like, maybe I can get it. And I had my yes, people, I was willing. I was like, you know what? At the most, I'll drop $250, maybe $300. I'll take that bullet. And like the day of, it just it went from the last minute, went from my $120 bid. It went up to my maximum. I was like, okay. And then it was higher than that. And then next thing you know, it's $600 something. And I was like, dog, that's rent. I was like, I'm out. I know one of like the bigger influencers in that collectible world. I've talked about him on Tug. His name's Dinosaur Dracula. He's got like all the old vintage standees from like when Doritos back in the 80s did like team ups with like the Universal Monsters and like shit like that. He has a whole extra fridge and freezer to store stuff like the different colored Whoppers and shit. Like this dude's in deep.
That's deep.
It's wild. But I messaged him and I was like, on one of his posts he did, and I was like, are you the son of a bitch that beat me out on this today? And he was like, no, fucking I lost today too. And I was like, who the fuck? I was like, who the fuck outdid the both of us? And somebody's out there with their fucking squeeze, it's just fucking happy as shit. Well, I mean, they might not be because, you know, $600 something bucks.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
I mean,
it was funny because when on the Tug, you were talking about it's setting about $25 right now. Setting about $25. And then in the chat, when Wonder Bread asked you about it, and you sent that fucking picture where it was $700, I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
nah, dog.
Good God.
It's crazy. I said the last one to sell was over 10 years ago, and it was a 6-pack of the Jurassic Park Squeeze-Its. And I'm talking OG, the first Jurassic Park.
Right.
And that shit sold for over $1,000. But I thought, personally, I was like, one, it's been years. Two, that's Jurassic Park. Like, so it's like two nostalgic things crammed together. Mm-hmm. But boy, howdy, was I fucking wrong. So I got my one empty Squeeze-It bottle on my display, and it's going to stay like that for the foreseeable future, it looks like.
The joys of collecting.
Sorry, I'm not jumping in. I'm talking to Lance.
Oh, fuck Lance. We're not talking to Lance right now. This is TUSOP. This ain't fucking Tug. This ain't fucking
Terror Tuesday.
It's not Terror Tuesday.
Speaking of drinks, I found today Fanta's Chucky Punch.
Really?
Which is Chucky from Child's Play on it.
Yep.
And
oh shit! You know what? Oh fuck, dude! I am so sorry. I meant to send that. I saw this at the grocery store the other day.
Oh, it's the cans, the 12-pack. They're
doing 12-pack of cans.
Fanta's doing. They've got a bunch of horror people. Like they got. I think pineapple has Michael Myers on it. It's not a special flavor for Michael Myers though. It's just pineapple. They got like Freddy Fazbear on one. They got a bunch of different horror icons that they own the rights to, or Paramount or whoever the fuck it is that has the rights to them.
I'm gonna actually send that in the Golden Mojo family chat so that J-Dub can see it.
But yeah, for some reason Chucky got his own flavor, but it's gearing up to the spooky seasons. Like you're starting to see like Target and Walmart like sprinkle Halloween shit in a little bit. Yeah. So we're gonna start seeing all of our exclusives.
Did they drop their second season?
September 2nd, I think.
Okay, I seen the cereals out with Wednesday and
and she also's got she's got a meal at Wendy's right now too.
Yeah.
Oh.
Did you watch the first 4? The first half of the second season's out.
Oh no, I haven't seen
the second half is not out.
Yeah, I haven't seen the second season. None of the second season yet.
It's good.
No,
it's
my
good.
podcast boss make me watch all
the only new stuff I've seen. I watched the whole new season of King of the Hill.
I
haven't
watched the last episode.
It's good. I liked it all the way through. And then I'm watching the new Aliens TV show that they're doing on FX, which is on like Hulu and shit.
Right on.
And that's pretty cool. But like everything's Disney Plus now, because Disney Plus bought my Hulu and bought my HBO Max. So now I can just go to Disney Plus and watch all of that shit.
I think they're going to Pornhub next.
Oh fuck!
Thank God. Fucking had to show my ID every time I log in.
I was
there.
about to
Fuck
say
that shit.
here in Texas, you can't go to Pornhub unless you register now because of
Yep.
fucking laws. So I mean,
Indiana's the same way.
Pornhub's dead to me. Dead to me.
Listen, if you just go into Google, type free porn, there's a whole bunch of them on there. You can still go to.
I
So,
know, but you know, you
Pornhub,
just it's like a fucking one of your high school buddies all of a sudden getting married and doesn't talk to you anymore for no reason. You're just like, like, what did I do to you?
I'm so used to hanging out with you, Pornhub.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, Pornhub, we were tight.
Do you really want to go to that free porn stuff? Because, you know, you never know what's going to pop up. You might see Lance and Brooke or something.
Oh,
the video they
like you're not
forgot about,
paying
you know?
pay-per-view for that event, sir.
I don't want to see Lance.
Neither does Brooke. That's why she turns the lights off.
Listen, all I'm saying is you can't leave any light on because it'll shine off his forehead. But
God damn.
He's going to hate our guts. We may never hear from him again.
she's been blinded many a night. So she knows better. It's her dark sunglasses. Oh yeah, we're gonna hear about that come Saturday.
But
afternoon.
you guys are going to start recording TUSOP Halloween stuff soon, huh? I'd imagine.
Yeah, and that's something else that you and me need to sit down and discuss. Camptober.
Camptober.
We have actually recorded the first 3 episodes. We did it over the weekend out at the campground.
Oh yeah, nice.
With a few hundred drinks. I'm just gonna put that out there as the night progressed.
Did you beat Logan's record?
J-Dub might have beat Logan.
I was about to say, if anybody, J-Dub, I'll take. That's fair.
Yeah, so the first 3, we need to figure out when we can get together with you and record one. And then we have to figure out what we're doing for the final week of October because there's 5 Wednesdays in October. So we want to make sure that each of them are filled.
Wednesdays.
5 Wednesdays.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
October's always a crazy one. I'm sure I'll have
That could be a fetish.
Halloween stuff for fuck.
5 Wednesdays.
I'm sure it's out
you give me
there.
5 Jenna
sure it's out
Ortegas,
there.
I'd fucking beat myself silly.
Tug it till you can't tug it no more.
Fucking tug it right off.
It's Wednesday. Oh God, I don't even know where I was going with that.
But what? Fuck, I don't remember what the fuck I was saying. Oh, I imagine there will be. Imagine the Tug will do Halloween stuff for the month of October.
Absolutely.
I'm sure Minzy has a lot of shit planned for Real Terror. See, I said it. Real Terror, not Real Horror.
Real horror.
Real Horror. Different podcast.
Yeah.
Different podcast.
And I think Lance is on that one too.
Oh, don't give him any ideas. Shit.
Real horror. That could be my erotica porn or erotica podcast
There
there.
you go.
But yeah, so it's all gearing up. Like I said, we're gonna start seeing all the Halloween exclusives and shit, like what McDonald's is doing, what Dunkin' Donuts is doing, all that jazz is gonna start pouring out. It's my favorite time of the year for that. Other than it's also the time of year I do inventory, which fucking sucks ass.
Right.
But take the good to bad.
It is Golden Mojo's busiest fucking month of the year because everybody wants to do crossovers and everybody wants to do this and that. And I love all of it. Don't get me wrong, but damn, it gets busy and it gets hectic. And I'm happy when October is over.
Same. I don't have this is gonna be the first year I think I haven't done a Call Guys Halloween of some sort.
I know, right?
I thought you didn't do one last year, did you? And didn't they?
They did skimp on it
yeah,
last year.
because they were bitching.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, they skimped on it last year.
Sons
Way
of
to go,
bitches.
Colton.
Yeah,
Sons
you
of
did Halloween
bitches.
3 with us last year.
Yeah,
and,
that's fine. Yeah,
Yeah.
we did Halloween 3, and I feel like I did something else too.
AC/DC.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it was back to
Yeah.
back. It's back
Yep.
to back.
Yeah.
That's right.
We are we doing what? Nightmare on Elm Street 3?
Nightmare on Elm Street 3.
We're doing Dream
Tug
Warriors.
Boys.
Yeah. Yeah, we're doing that with you guys.
Nice. I fucking
Yeah.
love Dream Warriors. It's fantastic.
Great movie.
Great soundtrack.
It's a pretty good fucking movie.
It's
I
a
mean,
great
you know,
movie.
as far as movies go, that one's pretty fucking amazing.
Mm.
Probably one of my all-time favorite,
Yeah.
even just in horror movie in general.
Yeah, and then I think we're in talk with Lance about doing a Real Terror.
Yep.
Me and you.
Yep.
We've already picked a movie. Me and Lance have. So.
Oh my god! You have to tell me later. What it is.
Oh yeah, you poor bastard. He doesn't do
I'm
scary
just gonna
movies.
shit on whatever it is. I don't give a fuck if I love it or hate it. I'm gonna shit all over it.
Well, I brought up one from the '60s called Billy the Kid versus Dracula. I don't know if we could find that.
Fucking shit. We're like digging in the archives for that motherfucker. How old is this on YouTube? Look at this. That was 35 years ago that they actually put it on YouTube.
Jesus.
But that's not the one we picked.
All right. You'll have to let me know so I can find it, watch it, shit on it. Fucking throw it in the trash.
Get scared.
Is it a scary one? Am I
Yeah,
gonna pee myself?
I don't. It didn't scare me, but
Okay, fair enough.
I don't mean shit.
Logan, we went and investigated the Kosciuszko County Jail a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
And I've talked about it on different podcasts, but we did get some stuff. So in a couple weeks, guys, listeners, it's going to come out. On Wednesday, you're going to get the celebration of J-Dub's 3 million views on her documentary on YouTube. Austin has come back to join us for that. And then the following week, you're going to get the podcast from the jail, basically, where I just basically walked around with the microphone for 4 hours and what recorded. So you're going to get, it's not going to be 4 hours long, but it's going to be a longer one. It'll probably be a couple hours. So you're going to get our final EVP session, which something might happen in that. And I hope you guys enjoy it. But remember, the air conditioning was on, and that is a fucking hot mic that was on me.
Oh,
so
shit.
you're gonna get some blowing sounds from the air conditioning. And I apologize. It's just the way that it is. So.
It is what it is.
Yep. So we're excited about that. Yeah, we had a couple things happen while we were in there. The SS method with Brian was amazing. That came through really, really well. And something during that EVP session happens, and hopefully it came through. I've not edited that deep into the pod yet. So there you go.
That's dope. I'm glad that turned out well. What is it? I forget what the thing was called. They cancel that
the freak out. We're pretty sure the freak out at the Fowler has been canceled. According to my sources, that it was 99.999% sure it was going to be canceled. So we just went ahead and pulled out.
Yeah.
The people that we're associated with down there are actually not even going. So yeah, it's a tough one, but I'm a little bummed, but I'm okay with not driving 3 hours to get down there because it's a long drive.
Yeah, that's fair.
I love the town. I absolutely love the town. I love the theater. And listen, guys, they're trying to save the theater, and this is part of the problem of why the freak out might get canceled, because their focus has turned on trying to raise the money to save the Fowler because they need a new roof and some other repairs, and their focus is all on that at this point. So the freak out just kind of became a wash as far as having any time to deal with it. So you can go to My Haunted Fowler. There's a place on there to go to their donation area. Go donate 5, 10, whatever. I mean, whatever your checkbook will allow, because every little bit at this point is going to help them out. So
yeah. See another one.
If you love. Yeah, exactly. Especially in this town, just after they lost the jail. I mean, the jail was like, they had their minds made up. They tore that motherfucker down. It is gone.
Goddamn.
Gone. And if they can't save the Fowler, if they can't save the theater, then I don't know what they'll do. Whether they'll tear it down too, I have no idea. The fucking city might need another goddamn parking lot right there. So who knows what the fuck they want to do? But
Crazy.
Yeah, that fucking nothing's safe. We used to have fucking. I always mix it up. It was called Astro World or Astro Land, but it was a Six Flags that was out in Houston. and it was one of the older Six Flags. And like right as I moved to Texas, I got to go to it one Halloween, and then some company was like, "Hey man, we could make more money if this was a parking lot." And they just bulldozed the whole fucking park.
Just wipe it out.
Just took it down, man.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy how this all works out, but I don't know. I'm hoping the best for them. We're big fans of Dwight and the whole crew down there, and hopefully they can save it for another year or so. But man, it's.
But if they want to tear like with the theater, was there any amount of money that we're going to save?
The jail?
The jail?
No.
That's would it be the same with the theater if they already got it in their heads?
Well, it might be a little bit different because the city owned the jail.
Yeah.
So the city was like, "Fuck you, it's ours. We'll do what the fuck we want with it, regardless."
Right.
With this,
yeah, there's a specialty group that actually owns the theater.
Oh, okay.
It's a group of private investors who came together initially and put their money together to restore it and bring it back to where it's at now.
Okay.
So I don't know that it'll get. I say that as jokingly that maybe they need another parking lot. It's not really in a section that they need a parking lot. If they would want to take it down, then it would turn into a park area. I would assume it'd be that it's kind of in that section of town. Okay. I honestly, I think somebody will swoop in and help out. I'm hoping because the place is beautiful. Dwight and that group have done an amazing job restoring this theater. It is absolutely gorgeous inside and out. And I mean, if a roof is the only thing that's left that, that needs to be fixed in order to save it, or I don't know if they need money to keep it operational. I don't know what all the facts are. I just know that they're trying to raise about 10 grand, and I think it was only 10 grand. Do you remember, Logan, what the number on that was?
Oh, I can't remember. Save my life.
Okay.
But yeah,
they're just trying to raise money to save it. I don't know what the final tag is on it.
It's one of those things where like if they can't fix the roof, then they can't have people in.
Right.
So that's lost income, and then then you have to sell, and then the city can do whatever the fuck they want there. Whoever buys it can do whatever the fuck they want with it.
Yep. And, to be honest, it's not cheap for these theaters to get these movies in. I mean, these companies are charging them big fucking money, not only for the movie, but, now they've got to use the projectors and stuff that they, that they have to use for these movies.
That's why concession stands at movie theaters are so damn outrageous. That's how they make their money.
Exactly.
Because they don't make shit off the movie.
I know that like the Plymouth drive-in, the only drive-in that's left around pretty, I think it was one in Angola or something, but you can't.
Bass Lake, I think.
Bass Lake has one?
I think they thought.
You can't take in your own food. You can't take in you can't take in drinks. You can't take in anything. And they search your fucking car before you go in. And if they find shit, they will charge you an extra $50.
You can buy like a little a pass that can bring like $10. So I
really?
I
didn't know it was that cheap.
Yeah.
But
it might be more now. It's been a while since I've been.
But they spent so much money on the projectors and shit like that to go up to this new digital instead of the old reel. That they had to do something, and the concession stand is where it's at. They've got to sell that hot dog, popcorn, fucking drink shit.
Do drive-thrus even use like the speakers that go on your window anymore? Is it just like an app that you on your phone or some shit?
Radio station.
They have like a little radio station.
Yep. So you got
96.1 or
so you got to leave your car on.
Well,
or turn it over to the whatever that. I'm not a car guy.
How many people at the end of drive-in movie theaters these days fucking go to leave and their battery's fucking just toast?
Oh, I've seen it happen.
Yep. I always started I haven't been in a long time, but I always started my car about halfway through the first movie. Shut it off for a little bit, turn it on at intermission, shut it off before and then shut off.
Problem is like when I went to the Plymouth one back in the day when I came up to live there and shit. My Jetta has the fucking little lights that never go off, the little side lights, like right there. Like they're always on. And I was like, oh God, what the fuck am I supposed to do here? Because it was, I think it was like the radio station thing too. And I was like, I don't want to be the asshole with the fucking lights on.
Right.
So I just fucking turned it off and just sat out in the car, just watched the fucking, as much as the movie as I could fucking take fucking without audio. And then I was like,
people, yeah.
Yeah. Well, and don't they? I mean, they used to have outside seating around the projection room and concession stand, where they would have a speaker out there, running it. But Plymouth is what, 4 screens now? They have 4 different screens or whatever. Screens. So I mean, it's kind of a little tougher to, start blaring fucking audio from 4 different movies, and so I don't know. Like I said, I haven't been there in a while.
I quit going to the drive-in after this whole daylight saving time because it was so late before movies start. Right. At the drive-in, it's like shit.
Yeah, and now that you're getting to that time zone where you can go, it's starting to get too fucking cold to stay out there too late, or else you will have your car on with the heat.
Yeah,
burn a tank of gas out there watching a fucking movie.
Jesus, and it's usually a double. You usually end up paying for a double feature,
right?
Out there, because I think I don't even remember what I was going to watch, but I know the remake of Total. Was it Total? Yeah, the remake of Total Recall.
Oh god,
with Colin Farrell.
Was what was on before the whatever movie I was going that I wanted to see. I didn't even make it to the movie I wanted to see. I was like, I'm out. I was like, I'm fucking done.
I'm done. I'm over it. Oh, anything else going on? You're gearing up for your wedding.
Just about that. I mean, I've said it 1,000 times. I'm just ready to get to it and get it done with. Is what I'm ready for.
I'm ready for the party afterwards.
Yeah, that's what I'm ready for. I'm ready for all the good times. I'm done with the planning and the spending money and all that. I'm so done. I'm ready just to get there and get to the party part, because I know the whole week up to it is going to be a fucking nightmare. Spend the majority of the week at my mom's house with fucking people coming and going. She's going to have a fucking aneurysm, so...
It will be, Sunday afternoon when everybody kind of clears out and everything's cleaned up. I think I'm just going to watch her go.
Or just, you'll mostly just hear her probably bitch about like anybody and everybody that fucking rubbed her wrong throughout the whole day. She'll be like, this fucker did this and this fucker did this. And can you believe this fucker threw up in my yard? And I'm like...
And I'll go, I'm sorry.
I was about to say that fucker would probably be my father.
No, man, it's going to be a good time. I'm looking forward to it. I'm working on the ceremony. I got a great intro.
I was told I'm not allowed to fucking just free range my vows. I was told I have to write them down. I was like, I'm going to wing it. And she's like, you're not. And I was like, I'm going to do it. And I was told that I'm forbidden. So...
is your vows gonna be long or short? So I know how much I need to make.
I have no idea. Like, I don't know what hers look like. I was just told I'm not allowed to fucking wing it, and I was like, I could do it though. I was like, I could knock it out of the park.
He gonna grab some note from one of his podcasts and act like that's his feet.
As he wings it.
Yeah. So you throw her off. I unfold it, and she'd be like, "Oh, thank God!" And then I fucking rip it up. And like,
yeah.
Oh, I want to say something from the heart.
I want to dig down deep into the bowels, into my bowels, and really, get you something good.
So, we'll see. I got to sit down and write those out. I guess I got to ask her. I was like, how long is this supposed to be? And when I say that, she's going to be like, what is it? Is it your love for me short?
I got to figure out how to use that in the thing.
Yeah, like I said, the whole thing's going to be wild. The amount of people that are coming from all over and whatnot, it's gonna be a trip. So,
see, once you're married a while, and she says something like, "Oh, your love for me that short," then you'll just say, "Well, it could be." Yeah, once you've been married a while, you can say shit like
you keep it up, and it's gonna be about 10 more minutes longer, and that's gonna be that. Oh man, good times. Oh, yeah. I'm sure we'll be talking about this one for a long, long time.
Yeah.
Long time.
You got a busy, 2 weeks? You're off 2 weeks?
I'm off 2 weeks, man. We got, your aunt looked at me and said, we're slow burning it down. We need to find a cabin with a hot tub next to a river. So found one in the middle of Tennessee, and that's where we're going to go. So we got that for a few days, and then we'll probably end up down there about Thursday, late afternoon, or early afternoon, somewhere in there. So, depending. But, yeah, should be fun. Should be a good time. He just disappears off fucking camera. You know, he just leaves.
He's got to drink his
Hey,
Mountain
I'm
Dew.
trying to. I know you guys actually got people that watch your videos and shit.
It's true, we do, but
No, I don't care. I'm fucking.
I try to be respectful. You know, not my podcast.
No,
it's fine.
he's never been respectful.
It's fine.
My
That's
podcast,
fine.
I do whatever the hell I want.
I mean, he threw the piece of pizza I gave him on the fucking wall in the house. It was really, really sad.
I threw it to Ozzy.
Good old Ozzy got a slice of pie.
But and then I'm sure my mom has some kind of spooky bullshit lined up for y'all the following week and everything. So
We're going somewhere. I don't know where we're going yet, but
good luck.
There's a couple
Going to
names.
Logan childhood bedroom.
Oh fuck.
Don't take a black light in there.
Jeez. That would be my high school bedroom, not my childhood
It's on the
bedroom,
ceiling. Didn't you replace those curtains? No, she didn't. Oh.
Right, well.
You know, the problem is this childhood bedroom is fucking in Atwood.
Yeah.
That was one thing. That was one thing about the jail. They told us in solitary is like, we've scrubbed and scrubbed and scrubbed, and you can't get the urine stains off of the wall in the corner.
Damn.
Yeah.
I mean,
So I went in there with a black light, and sure as shit, they were right there.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Hey, well, you know what? They need to do some DNA on there, see if any of that, the gangster that was over there, I can't remember which one it was.
Al Capone,
Was it Al Capone? Was he the one that was in Warsaw?
Dillinger. I can't remember.
Maybe if Dillinger.
I can't remember now, but they said that he actually was never in that jail.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They just
either way, it'd be an amalgamation of fucking piss DNA. I don't know if they'd be able to pick out somebody. They'd be like,
I don't know.
if anything, they're just like, this is not all piss. And they'd be like, oh, that's fantastic.
What the fuck?
Why is this coming up Frankie Vegas?
You said it was the piss corner.
Yeah. They told me.
The interesting thing was is if you go into solitary and on the wall, it's I don't know it's some sort of graffiti. I don't know what it is, if it was paint or what it is, but it's still there. It says JG. Okay. It says it in two different spots in solitary, like on the wall and then a little bit farther up in this one corner. And during the Esses method, when Brian was doing it, he's like, JG. And we're like, oh, yeah, we know who's here. I don't know what the JG stood for, but I mean, I thought it was like, yo, what's up, bro?
What's up?
Because I thought he was talking to me, and no. And then I saw that in solitary, and I'm like, oh, that's interesting. See where that come from.
It's
Didn't
just
know
some
you did
guy
time there.
just stands for jerking it good.
Jerking it good.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, Logan, are you ready to get into a little bit of small talk about how many episodes?
It was 9 episodes. And let me tell you how butthurt I am about forgetting my notes at fucking work after working on them all day. I had to rewrite all this shit within an hour whilst feeding small children.
So, like his vows, he's about to wing it.
No, listen. I got a good paragraph for up to what fucking 7 of them. I think I did pretty solid.
All right.
So, all right, let's dig into this. We kick things. Let me fucking didn't get it printed off, and I do better with print, so I'm gonna fucking highlight this shit as we go here.
There you go.
We kick things off today with episode 207, Lake Tahoe, brought to you by J-Dub. We journeyed to the second deepest lake in America to reel in some history. Much like this body of water, the lore and history runs deep. From the cryptids in and around the lake, and the myths and mysteries, or even the spirits of the drowned. Oh, what the fuck did I try to spell there? The drowned that the Tahoe claimed. Out of all these legends and sightings, some of the more well-known being Tahoe's Tessie, and water babies, giant birds, and the ghost named Mary. Fucking water babies, man. I'm not going to get used to saying that ever.
I know, it's a little weird, isn't it?
It is weird. And then, you look into the lore and the myths, and it has nothing to do with babies.
Right.
Other than the fact that they're like, they seem to like to get kids more often. Now, take that as you may. Like, they either like to get kids more often or, kids just suck at swimming.
Right.
But it was interesting. I always like a good Nessie knockoff. There's all these big bodies of water always have their version of Nessie, and this one didn't even branch out. They're just like, get rid of the N, slap a T on there. We're good. Make T-shirts, make money. Here we go.
Listen, man, when she brought this up to me, I was like, Lake Tahoe, isn't that a ski resort?
Yeah, I thought it was somewhere where rich people went for vacation.
It's exactly. If your name is Sonny Bono, that's where you went once.
Yeah. Oof.
But yeah, to find out that, I mean, they have a full summer resort there too. I mean, it makes sense, but I just, when I hear Lake Tahoe, I always thought about fucking skiing, snow skiing and shit like that. So when she brought this, I'm like, oh, this ought to be different. And then she brought all this shit, and I'm like,
tons.
Fucking Lake Tahoe is fucking wicked bad.
There's tons of shit. There's a fucking cryptid that's like a tree demon out there. There's all sorts of wild shit. But they need to come up with another name for bodies of water, because all these fucking lakes that are like, this is the second deepest body of water in the States, and like
right.
Lake Michigan and Lake Erie, like which is the one where the fucking one of the Great Lakes is where the SS Fitzgerald went down in, and they wrote the song about it. Was that Erie?
Superior?
Superior? It might have been Superior.
Thinking it was Superior.
It's I mean, these lakes are so fucking large that they have their own fucking weather, and
right.
a fucking frigate that was on its way to deliver iron got caught in a storm in the middle of it and fucking sank. Fuck you, that's not a lake. It's like a micro ocean. Like, you think lake, you think of like a little fucking, like, hey, I can see the fucking trailers on the other side. That's a fucking lake.
Yeah, exactly.
There needs to be another fucking name for the body of water, because this lake shit is just horse shit.
I will agree with that. I'll agree with that. I think Michigan actually didn't. They had a spinoff. I don't know how much you guys watched the Curse of Oak Island, but they had a spinoff of some guys from northern Michigan that were digging for some train cars that had sank in Lake Michigan, and they were trying to get after that. I watched a couple episodes, but I need. There was gold or something in them, and they sank out there.
Oh,
but,
well, shit.
Yeah.
I dove down there.
They got to find exactly where it was first, but I watched a couple episodes, but I think it died out. But the main guy, not Rick, but his brother, was kind of working with them, and he was doing a bunch of investments.
How does a train car sink?
They were transporting it across the fucking lake.
So it went into the water?
It was on a boat, yeah. It was on a boat.
Oh, fuck, the train car was on a boat. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, they were kind of ferrying it across, if I remember correctly. So
I didn't know they did.
You guys can come at me if I'm wrong. I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna fucking die on that hill, that's for sure. But
no, all these giant ass lakes are spooky though, because like they're so deep and so cold. Yeah. Like with Superior, with the whole Fitzgerald thing, like people aren't supposed to go scuba diving around there, because it's not like the Titanic. So where you go to the Titanic, you don't see bodies because they're gone. These lakes are so cold and their salt level is so perfect to where bodies sink to the bottom and then essentially get mummified. So they're like, that's more of a cemetery than anything. Like, we don't need you down there reporting bodies and all that jazz.
Right.
And like she was saying in that story, is like a lot of those bodies are never found because it's so cold that they just sink right to the bottom.
Yep. Yeah, and they're still full bodies because of the dark and the cold, and I mean, there's
a list of things that Logan doesn't fuck with. One is, I'm not fucking scuba diving. I'm just fucking not. And my family's scuba divers. My grandpa was a scuba diver instructor. My father scuba dived. My uncle scuba dived. I ain't about it. I ain't going deep down in the water. Fuck that shit. 2, Logan isn't. He did it as a Boy Scout. He'll never do it again. I'm not going into these fucking caves and shit that all these crazy people are fucking crawling through these holes that are like the size of fucking hubcap and shit. Oh, yeah, they're fucking. There's something clinically fucking wrong with your ass.
Was that you guys that were talking about that that instructor that got the Boy Scouts?
Yeah, that was my fucking instructor. Yeah, fucking that killed fucking caves for Logan. I tell you what.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah, no, it's fucking horrible. And then he like got all these people that become fucking landmarks. Like there's this big fucking deep fucking place where all these scuba divers go, and there are just like Everest. There's known places where there are certain divers that are just dead and stuck, and you're like, okay, you got to keep diving past yellow oxygen tank, and you keep going. You're like, gee, and fucking Everest, it's green boots. There's literally a guy that died up there in like the fucking 50s with fucking neon green boots on, and he's a fucking landmark now. He's just like, all right, you get to green boots, you take a left. And you'd be like, that was a whole ass human. And now it's just literally a fucking street sign.
Right.
Fucking no thank you.
Yeah. The view may be good, but it's not that good.
Yeah.
Fuck that. You can't see anything up there. Fuck them.
All I know is that your dad used to dive up here occasionally with an instructor that I worked with at the hospital. And, you know, these lakes around here are just the worst in the world to dive in. You can't see shit. They're just so mucky. And yeah, I mean, at some point you're like, what's the point? So, unless you're going down to France Park where they do that kind of stuff and that, the water is super, super fucking clear. You can actually stand up on this cliffside and look down and see the buses and stuff that they put in there for, you know, for decoration pretty much.
That's
so
wild.
The divers can go down.
Oh, no. The amount of, like, I watch a lot of those. I went through a while there where I was watching those guys, Adventures with Purpose, that were the dudes that go. And,
yeah.
And the amount of vehicles that are in any given body of fucking water is fucking insane. Like, you're out here searching for a certain car and a certain person, and they're like, no, we found a Honda sedan over there and a Nissan Versa over here, and you're just like, sweet Jesus. Yeah. I mean, it's spooky enough to where I bought me one of their fancy little glass breaks, and it's hanging on my fucking visor of my car, just because I'm just like, nah, not me. But I had...
Right.
Yeah,
we did an episode of Murd Nerds where we actually had to pull it because the family was upset with us. Yeah, but those guys were part of that and doing some diving and stuff, looking for that girl. So
they do great work. It just like I said, just makes me all the more not like large body of waters.
Right.
Good. All right, so next, we followed that episode up with episode 208, a trip down Route 66 to meet Resurrection Mary. File this Chi-Town favorite spookster under Disappearing Hitchhiker moniker. Mary is said to haunt the local resurrection graveyard after an unfortunate spat with her boyfriend led Mary to flee a local ballroom in her party gown, leading her to get tragically hit and a victim of a hit-and-run accident. She now haunts the area and wayward travelers. Why is it always a white dress? Why is it always a white dress? It's always a white dress.
Why'd they always name Mary? Resurrection Mary, Typhoid Mary, Mary from Lake Tahoe. I mean,
well, see, now, to be fair,
Lake Tahoe.
to be fair, I don't think we know if her name was Mary, right?
No.
The cemetery itself was I mean, I guess that would
Resurrection Cemetery.
Yeah.
That's the name of the cemetery, but I think that there was a couple different names that came out, and the one that they thought her name wasn't Mary, but then the one, and there was something that was like, no, she died in a different location. It wasn't that girl that left the ballroom, and they started doing some more digging, and they found that it really truly was a Mary.
Well, I mean. You break it down to like look up how popular a name was in those eras. Maybe Mary was used a shit ton.
Yeah, probably.
You'll have to forgive me because I have recorded so many fucking episodes since I recorded Resurrection Mary. Was this the one where she actually went back? The first guy that saw her, she went back to the ballroom and danced with him all night, and he went to take her home, but then she like fucking vanished or something. Or am I getting that confused with something else?
Fuck, you're gonna catch me lying. The problem is with these is that a lot of them are extremely fucking similar. Because there's a lot of them that have that, like, and then I danced with her, and then she was gone, or then I went to take her home, and I was like, I'm dropping your daughter off, and she's like, my daughter's been dead for 30 years. And he looks back, and the bitch is gone.
You're not wrong. I'm looking at my notes. I've got my notes right here in front of me.
You didn't leave your notes at your desk at work
There's
like
Legend. Do what? No, I keep mine on my computer where I can get to them from any fucking area that I'm at.
Must be nice.
There's heated arguments, sightings of one was always but I was thinking, Jerry Paulus was the first person reportedly encounter Resurrection Mary in 1939 when he was at a popular dance hall on the South Side. He met a young blonde woman. He approached her. They hit it off, and they spent the night dancing away. They even shared a kiss.
Ooh.
But something was off, according to Jerry. He offered the woman a ride home as she lived on the South Side. Still, the woman asked to be taken down Archer Road, and that's when she vanished. Stopped in front of Resurrection Cemetery. When he stopped the car, she got out and vanished before his eyes. I thought that was sorry, like I said, guys, I know. You expect me to remember all this stuff.
Oh,
but
fucking nobody expects you to remember all that shit. You did fucking...
It happened, you know. I've
9 episodes alone in this month.
Just vanished.
So.
I know, right?
So.
I've done some recording. Yeah, that's for sure. Fucking, yeah. How did they vanish, Frankie? Maybe we ought to talk about that.
They just leave.
Fucking circles back to the whole vehicles and lakes.
Good.
Alrighty, well, next up we had episode 209.
they
Golden J took us to North Dakota to check out the St. Joseph's Hospital. Outside of its mysterious 5 cases of dead nun, this hospital seems mostly to be plagued by elevators that take it upon itself to make self-manned trips to the morgue. Upon the arrival to the morgue, you might see the morgue doors open and close by themselves. This is not the only ghostly activity. We have shadow figures, ghost laughter, and the sounds of ghostly walking, and a patient that seems to linger even after death on the 3rd floor. 5 nuns dropping
It's
dead
so
within
cool
like
to be
a week
able to-
is wild.
Yeah.
Just fucking...
Yeah, that...
No, it's fucked up. But they never really know what happened. There was some idea that they were doing some painting or some staining, and they thought maybe the fumes or something was wrong with that.
The fuck were they
and that's what
painting
knocked
with?
them off, but I don't know. There's not enough proof, or they're just the ideas. Like they just all kicked it within that week, and then nobody ever really looked into it. It was always speculation from that point on.
I mean, you can't about any hospital probably make a claim to being haunted. Because, I think every hospital probably had some unhappy people die.
I think that every hospital sees death.
Yeah.
And as we have found out over the last 200 plus episodes, when you die somewhere, you tend to stick around there. It's very rare that you're able to go back to your favorite place. Usually when you kick it, that's where you end up at.
Unless you're a famous ghost, because those fuckers seem to be everywhere.
Studio.
Like fucking Elvis kicks the bucket, or Kennedy kicks the bucket, or fucking Lincoln, which we'll talk about later. And then they seem to haunt like 7 different places.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that's just reserved for famous
I mean,
ghosts.
maybe you go back to what, like, your own personal hell. Like, Logan's going to go back to crawling through some narrow cave.
Oh, fuck you. Don't put that out there. Goddamn.
I hope not. But I'm just saying, maybe that's how some ghosts get chosen. This is the place you hated more than anything.
You just got Frankie cursed.
All I know is if I'm about to tap out and I'm in a hospital, I'm going to get somebody to roll me out to like the nearest McDonald's or something. Because if I got to fucking haunt someplace that I don't want to, it's not going to be a hospital.
I'm pretty sure you won't be alone in that place, so it'll be fine. You can haunt with all those other ghosts in there.
But yeah, the morgue thing's
cool
crazy because the doors, like you said in the case, lock from the outside. They're locked. You can only just freely open them from the inside. You need a card key to get in, but they're just opening and closing fucking willy nilly.
Yeah. It was cool to do something different in a different state. Getting up to North Dakota, we've never really covered anything from there. And, me and Logan have talked about this in past episodes of The Other Side that, I went through the list. I went through the list of all 200 and what do we got? 215 episodes. I went through it with a map and started circling. We've been here. We've been here.
Damn.
We love fucking Missouri. I mean, I love Kansas City, but we love going Missouri because it's apparently really haunted. Texas and what was the other one? It was somewhere along the East Coast where we've been to New Jersey several times. West Virginia. We fucking don't get enough of West Virginia. But it's because that's where all the haunting's at. That's where all the good shit's at. And we just kind of keep rolling in and out.
Excuse me.
There was a few. Why, we're going to get to Wyoming here in a little bit. That was one. Idaho comes out next month. That was one that we haven't been to. Michigan, I think. I don't think we've been to Michigan.
But didn't you do something with Mackinac or Mackinac?
Oh, fuck yeah, I did.
Oh, God, fucking.
Mackinac. And listen, man, it is what it is.
Yeah.
They don't spell it like it says Mackinac. It's spelled Mackinac.
Yeah.
It was a whole thing.
That's true. You're
You all fucking need to quit smoking so much fucking weed in fucking Michigan. So that's all I'm saying.
All right. Well, next up, we took another trip down 66 in episode 210. But I want to say at the beginning of this, you said grab your Doritos or Fritos. Anybody that grabs a bag of Fritos for a road trip is a bastard. Ain't nobody want
Why
their
is
fucking
that?
whole car to smell like Fritos for a whole road trip, man. That's not right. It's not right.
You think Fritos smell worse than Doritos?
Doritos have flavor though. Like Fritos, you open it, everything smells like a corn chip. Everything. It's as bad as
I can dig that.
I'm trying to think what's the equivalent. I mean, I guess like a fucking original corn nuts is pretty fucking potent smell too. Like if somebody gets like the big nasty I like them, but the Big Mamas, which are the fucking they're like the deli meat almost. They look like sausages. They're about like this big. They're pickled sausage that they sell at all the gas stations. That smells rank.
Okay.
It's on the forbidden list of fucking road trip snacks. Can't be cracked.
Teriyaki fucking beef jerky. That always leaves a fucking smell in your car.
Beef jerky in general is
so
going to
good.
leave a smell, but at least it's like a meaty, like mesquite smell. Fucking corn chip just has a fucking corn chip and fucking teenager that just got their gym clothes out of their bag. Fucking are very similar in smell. Like I don't need it in my car. That being said, on August 9th, Funk Grove happens to Funk Grove is our first ghost town that we visit, founded in 1824 by Funk and his brother, known for syrup and its nature preserved with its sweet-ass virgin forest, whatever that means. Unfortunately, the birth of the highway damn near killed this little town that now haunts Route 66. Second part of this episode, Jay talked about Lincoln's Ghost Walk, an educational walk said to host the spirit of Lincoln taking a stroll on the grounds, or maybe even the sounds of phantom carriages and Lincoln's old haunted home.
So let's jump back to Funk's Grove. It is the first of 4 or 5 ghost towns that we're going to be visiting along Route 66. And they're not paranormal. I don't think any of these ghost towns are paranormal, but they consider them part of the draw for Route 66. So they call them ghost towns. And I thought they were important to at least stop and talk about a little bit. Funk's Grove is probably the only one that actually is still, I don't know why they would consider it a ghost town because there's still a lot going on. The maple syrup place that's in there is still up and running and is still extremely popular, and there's no sight of them quitting because they're just doing business. But
I feel like they almost classify it as because it's like a ghost of what it used to be, because it used to be like massive.
Yeah.
And then the highway came, and then they're like, okay, now all you're good for is syrup, and God save you if that dries up.
Yeah, well, that's true. Yeah, that is very, very true. But I thought it was interesting to at least stop and talk about these these ghost towns because, like you said, they were a hustle and bustle of Route 66 going through there. And once they changed it up, man, they just you're not getting the traffic that they're not getting the traffic they used to. I think a lot of people are actually more nostalgic for Route 66, so you'll see a lot of people more going along there. Up to a certain point, there's a certain spot. I can't remember exactly where it is. That Route 66 does not exist anymore.
Oh yeah, when you stop getting that government money to
no road.
Upkeep and all that shit. I mean, eventually it's just going to turn back to what it was. That's fucking nothing.
And that's what it is. And you can drive to the end of it on fucking on Google Maps and stand there and look out into the fucking desert at the end of the fucking road in that little turnaround. It's insane crazy. So I'm having fun with this Route 66.
I like a good ghost town.
I enjoy listening.
There's a few in America. Like there's one ghost town. I like the ghost towns that are like not by choice. Like there's a ghost town that's uninhabited now because a coal mine went up. A fire started in a coal mine. And now the whole coal vein throughout underneath this town is like perpetually burning underground now. So like smoke's rising up out of the ground. Yeah. And they're just like, everybody's got to get the fuck out. And like cars are still parked in garages. Like people literally just had to get up and fuck off and never got to go back. And like shit like that.
You said that was the one in Pennsylvania, right?
I don't know what state that's in. I just remember it's one of those Travel Channel things where like one day you're walking past, the Travel Channel's on, and you see something, and you're like, "Oh, neat!" And next thing you know, you're sitting down, and that's how I happened across it.
So, I believe that this is in Pennsylvania. This town is in Pennsylvania. And you remember a couple years ago when Chico Noise was doing a lot of work with his company out as they were building a new factory out there in Pennsylvania. And apparently where they're building is not too far away from this town. And he's supposed to, Chico, if you're listening, you need to fucking still do this, come and do a story with TUSOP on this town. And it's just kind of got thrown on the back burner. It just didn't happen. But he wanted to come do it on this fucking town.
It's very eerie.
It is very interesting.
Because it's like there's cracks in like the asphalt and the ground and stuff, and it's just smoke rising out of it, and it looks like hell is like taking this fucking town back.
Oh, shit.
It's all just because somebody fucked up and started a fire down there, and it's just like, once you light a fire in a fucking coal mine, it's just like, oh, well, that's fucked.
It'll keep you warm forever.
Yeah.
Yeah. And as far as the Lincoln Ghost Walk, it's just on the list. I don't know. There wasn't a bunch of paranormal stuff about the Lincoln Ghost Walk. It's just more about the history of it. It's a 90-minute lantern tour, which I thought it's about a 10-block walk, which I thought was really fucking cool because you can go up to Chicago and you grab a fucking lantern and walk around and hear the history of, all the stuff Lincoln. And we talked about this a little bit ago. This is like one of 7 fucking places that I have read about that Lincoln fucking haunts. Everybody's seen Abraham Lincoln. They can see him. You can see an apparition walking the sidewalk in front of the Illinois' old state capitol. And people have seen it on this fucking ghost walk. They'll be walking around. There goes fucking Lincoln. I'm like, did you see that shit? You go.
Meanwhile, it's some poor fucking Lincoln actor that's like, why is everybody freaked the fuck out when they see me?
Right.
Do this.
I'm just going to Quiznos. It's my lunch break. What the fuck?
But didn't I say something about Mary Todd is still there too? That
you talked about Mary Todd and how she was fucking an unbalanced.
Out of me more than Lincoln.
Do what?
Mary Todd would scare the hell out of me more than Lincoln.
Oh yeah, she was
that girl crazy.
Batshit crazy. I mean, fairly so. Like, she had a fucking shit life and whatnot. I'll give her that. But yeah, I'd rather see like, hey, it's the ghost of Abe is a whole different vibe than, oh, look, it's Mary Todd Lincoln. Yeah, like, I leave.
Yeah. But I mean, some say that she was a medium or sensitive.
She's definitely sensitive.
Something.
She was. Brandon's like, yeah, that bitch was something. But yeah, I mean, those are two little places along there that I thought were interesting enough to talk a little bit about. Like I said, not a super amount of paranormal in those two, but they were still fun to talk about.
Nice. Episode 211, Haunted Tennessee, was presented by the Rocker Chick. She covered a few locations, starting with the Greenwood Cemetery, haunted by a wealthy, scorned woman murdered by her two-timing husband, and now haunts in a wheelchair, which that's fucked. You're gonna fucking die, and then you're like, I'm a ghost now, and fucking whoever hands out the ghost cards is like, that's great. Here's your ghost wheelchair, and you're like, what the fuck? You're like, the wheelchair didn't die. Why the fuck is it here in the spirit world?
I'm supposed to be able to walk again, motherfucker.
No, they're like, nah, the walking again's in heaven. You're stuck down here. So here's your fucking ghost wheelchair. Good luck. And a black dog, apparently, also haunts the area. Followed by a plantation plagued with murder and death and tainted land, boasts the spirits of natives, slaves, and some of the old landowners. The Rocker Chick covered a few more locations, but due to the fact that Logan left his original notes at work and had to write all this off of memory in an hour, we will not be covering all of them.
Nah, man, she's been covering these kind of the smaller stories. That's the problem with as we get 200 plus episodes, is we run into, hey, this is a ghost story from here. But there's not a lot of information. So that's why she covers, a big chunk of the state of Tennessee. They're all fun. They're all fun little places. I actually looked for the one plantation she talked about, but they don't do tours and stuff there. So there was no point in heading in that direction when we were heading down that way. I thought it would have been fun, but there's no tours there. So
it's wild, because that means that dude not only murdered his wife, but murdered his wheelchair-bound wife.
Yeah, how tough was that? Nice work, buddy.
Yeah, and then that's rough. Like, your husband murders you, you're handicapped, and then yet again with you died in a shitty way, so you get a haunt, but you get a haunt in your wheelchair.
Right.
That's fucked.
Oh, I think that'd be the fucking worst. It's like, oh my God, I'm free. I'm no longer dead. I'm going to go to heaven. And you're like, oh, this is going to be great. I'm going to be able to move around again and feel amazing. And they're like, yep, there's your wheelchair.
It's like, she was a lazy bitch. And she's like, no, I'm not leaving my wheelchair. I don't want to walk.
She poor lady's like, all the other ghosts are flying. He's like, yeah, but those ghosts don't have wheelchairs. You stay your ass on the ground. Fucking horrible. Poor lady.
Yeah, I feel poor. Oh, where are we off to next?
All right, moving on, folks, to episode 212. Once again, we find ourselves on Route 66. This time we stop by McPike Mansion, on the highest point in its county, and abandoned since 1950. This mansion rests upon Mount Lookout Park. That's right? That's the name, right?
Yep. Atop Mount Lookout Park. You are correct.
Fuck, I lost my goddamn spot. Mount Lookout Park.
Sorry.
The haunting in this house is allegedly brought on by the many deaths of Henry's children and his first wife, or McPike's first wife. Ghostly orbs and Paul's ghost seem to be some of the more occurring apparitions. Golden J followed up the mansion with now this church name.
First Unitarian Church.
Unitarian Church that was rebuilt after a fire. Unfortunately, in 1934, a reverend had allegedly committed suicide in the church. The grounds are plagued with unnatural odors and pressure, doors locking and unlocking, ghostly footsteps, and the ministers witnessing apparitions and feeling the presence of something that is unsettling.
Uh-huh. The first takeaway is this is the first stop in Alton, Illinois. And I talk about this a lot through these next few episodes. Alton is probably the most haunted small town in America. And there are 15 locations in this very small town that are considered to be haunted. And, McPike Mansion is the biggest. It is the number one.
Yeah.
But yeah, we spend a lot of time. We spend a lot of episodes in Alton as we go along here. As a matter of fact, I'm not even recorded up out of Alton yet.
God damn.
Oh, damn.
So
Are you gonna have to make a return trip back through Alton?
I may have to. I think once you hit the Santa Monica, I'm fucking taking a plane back to Indiana. I'm just saying. But yeah, the whole McPike mansion with the owners, you know, and all the tragedy that happened in there, and then now the Sharon and what is it, Ludke? You know, her coming forward and saying, you know, about talking about the haunting as they do some of the renovations and stuff to the mansion was very, very, very interesting. So, she, you know, runs into McPike's son James and daughter-in-law Jenny all the time. She calls the Jenny, who is the trickster of the spiritual group. You know, she touches people. Not in a harmful way, and not in a sick, seductive way. Frankie, quit looking at me like she touches what? She's what? But yeah, tugs your hair, touch your ear, shit like that. But that Sharon seems to be pretty much at ease with all the paranormal activity in there. So her and her husband. Oh shit! I thought I had her husband's name here, but I don't see it right up top. Sorry. I don't know what the husband's name is, but yeah, McPike's very interesting. It's probably one of those places that if you're going to be in Alton, you need to make that your priority stop. The church now, it was weird to begin with because, I mean, they started it in like the basement of some fucking other place or whatever, and then they moved it over, and, you know, they built it and it fucking, didn't it burn to the ground or something? Yeah. The church was rebuilt after a fire in 1905. And then this preacher, which everybody fucking loved, this reverend that everybody loved, that, was it Philip Mercer? Is that right?
I think so.
1900. I'm looking for his date of his death.
Wasn't Reverend Kennison?
So 1930.
It was not Reverend Kennison.
In 1934.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
He committed suicide in the fucking church.
Yeah, he just his family was like, "Where is he at?" And apparently they found him.
And nobody knows why. There was nothing there. I mean, no suicide note, and they still don't know what made him go through that. Made him do that. So,
I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I find like old churches creepy anyway.
I find
nothing against church.
No, all churches kind of have that vibe to them. Like you be inside a church that's empty.
Creepy. Yeah,
it's
just kind of.
Do you suppose it's the vaulted ceilings in churches and stuff like that?
I don't know. I know is Aunt Joyce used to take us to the church because she cleaned it and stuff, and she would take us to that big ass church. And it had the little baptizing like water in the background, and that was always empty. And there's just a little bit of water always in the bottom with dead bugs in it.
Yeah.
And just like it's the smell. I think it's the size of the church and the rooms. And it's very unsettling, which is ironic because they're supposed to be a place of comfort. But like, boy, howdy, it always made me nervous.
Right.
Yeah, but you're right though. When they're empty, they have a totally different vibe than when they're full of people, I think.
I agree.
But you go in there, like I said, I've been in church by myself, and they didn't creep the shit out of me.
I'm surprised you walked out alive, being struck by lightning or some shit.
Kidding.
The fire and brimstone from that fucking town in Pennsylvania didn't rise up through the floor.
God damn.
No.
But yeah, interesting little section there of Alton as you go through those two places, and yeah, good stuff. Now the church is involved in establishing the Young Ladies School. I guess that was 1855. Sorry,
it's been a while, bud.
They're still they're still working on it. As I read over my notes.
At least you got your notes. On episode 213, J-Dub took us to Missouri to visit the old fellow's home. The name does not do this massive structure justice. This place has been everything from a library to a hospital, an orphanage, and a place to dump old folks. And now it's a winery and an inn. The home boasts a plethora of ghosts and haunts, from a red-shirted phantom child to an elderly woman in a gown and some Bodak-like shadowy figures. Staff have reported frequent cold spots and the feeling of unescapable pressure and a shadow-like entity that stalks them. Nowadays, the structure houses ghost tours and wine tastings.
Mm.
The hell of a combination.
So let me correct you. It's not the Old Fellows home. It's the Odd Fellows.
Odd Fellows. I even have it written
Old
down as
Fellows.
Odd Fellows home right here.
Old
I
Fellows.
just said old.
It makes more sense for it to be the old. It's like the Odd Fellows home. That's just weird. She threw a lot of history of this fucking
She did.
this thing at us. I mean, there was a lot of history there, which was interesting in itself. But yeah, I think the creepiest fucking thing to take away from this place was the fact that somebody donated their body and the skeleton is still encased in glass in this fucking place.
I can't remember the
Now, this
skeleton's
is-
name either, but he had a name.
Do what?
The skeleton
Did he
had
have
a
a name?
name. I don't remember his name.
We'll call him Bob.
There you go. Dead Bob.
This is the one in Missouri. There are several Oddfellow homes scattered throughout United States, but this particular one she was focused on was all in Missouri.
Now, are they all connected? I can't remember if she said.
They are, as far as the beliefs of what and how they run these things and their history and all that. I'm sure that if one called up the other and they needed some fucking sugar for their cookies, they would send it over. But I'm not sure exactly how they're all connected together, but they are. And it's more the Oddfellows ministry. I don't even know what you call it. The Masons is more in the United States now. These places are still here, but most of their big head honchos and all their big beliefs are over in the UK or in Europe or something like that. I'm not 100% sure where. I can't remember exactly where she said they were at, but it's all in the episode 213.
Yeah, J-Dub did some serious research on that one.
Yeah, lots and lots of history.
All right, folks. Next up, we had episode 214. We did our last trip down 66 for the segment of Alton State Hospital and the Milton School. This is where Golden Jay's going to have to take it away because this is where my notes go out to back to die.
Alton State Mental Hospital, I mean, is one of the history's only mental hospitals from the early 1900s. So, that is actually still in operation today.
Jesus.
If you want to think about that for a minute. There was a bunch of history as far as, who was taking over the administration and, kind of the money to get it started, constructed. 1913 introduced a bill legislation for $500,000 to start construction on the hospital. $500,000 in 1913. Can you imagine
Jesus.
that?
Yeah.
Shit.
That's a wild amount of money.
That must have been very state of the art for the time, you
Right.
know?
It seems like it's probably why it's still running, because it sounds like it was like funded. It had been funded by somebody with like solid money, so maybe it was just kept nice. Kept everything.
When Golden J was there, they kept calling me, "Is he safe to leave? Can he leave here?" And I'm like, "Yeah, he's fine."
That's all right. Let him go. In 1916, when they started underground passageways that ran under the hospital site, basically for just so people could get in and out without being seen. You know how that goes.
That's what you want in a fucking nut farm.
Isn't it?
And all the Buseys fucking running around in a fucking tunnel underneath there.
You give me a Gary Busey any day, man. It'd be great. And it's pretty basic. It's pretty basic stuff in there. Okay, so let's jump back. So Alton was earned the reputation of mistreating patients. Can you imagine that a state mental hospital is mistreating?
It's all of them. I swear to God, it's all of them.
Every one of them gets
every fucking one of them.
Every nursing home, every hospital.
But staff and visitors reported unusual sounds, disembodied voices slamming doors, and nurses on duty report hearing a quiet voice to ask them, "Who is that?" That'd fuck up your day, wouldn't
It's
it?
just
Yeah.
some poor nutbag in the ventilation system.
Yeah. It's like, I'm over here. I'm over here.
Where am I?
And I did have one occurrence where they had a DoorDash guy that he delivered there many times, and it's always at some place in the back that he'd have to drop the food off at, and he decided to go a different way, and they fucking tracked his ass down and made him turn around and go back because they didn't want him fucking snooping around the back half where he was heading.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so I was like, what does that mean exactly? What are they hiding back there?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, no shit.
and then we went over to the Milton School. Lots of history with the school starting in 1904. Their claim to fame was the world's tallest man went to elementary school there.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look for his name as I'm kind of leaping my notes.
Wardlow? Is that a
Wouldn't have he been the world's tallest boy while he was there?
Right. God damn it, where is his name?
Begins with the W, last name W, I'm sure.
Begins with a W?
Yeah.
Come on, man, really? Really? That's what you're gonna go with?
Well,
I don't fucking see his name. Here it is. You are right. Robert Wadlow.
Get fucked.
Very good. But the fucking Frankie Vegas comes to play, baby. Watch out. So yeah, he attended the 3rd grade, but he went on to graduate from the high school or whatever, but he died in 1940. The big takeaway from this was the spirit of the young girl that still haunts the place, who was basically grabbed by the janitor, taken to the locker room, had his way with her before he killed her.
Oof.
And she's still there. And one of the faculty members became very attached to Mary, as we get into another Mary here.
yeah.
But she wanted to stay because Mary would come and, she would fucking move shit around and do all kinds of different stuff. And it was very playful and they got along great. But this employee couldn't stay there because she kept feeling dark presence and shits around her. And it ended up, they believe that it's the janitor is still in there too.
Oof.
And was harassing this woman because she'd become friends with Mary.
Got some Freddy Krueger shit
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah, it is, absolutely.
I mean, could you imagine having to haunt a school though? That'd be terrible.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah. I think Logan's gonna be haunting Atwood.
God.
The boiler room.
Yeah, the
That is
fucking
his own personal
downstairs
hell.
pisser. God.
Yeah, but I mean, that was the big takeaway from the Milton School as far as the activity there. Obviously, there's noises in the boiler room, footsteps, shadow figures seen in the basement near the stairwell to the front door, and a shadow person of a person peeking into the 2nd floor classroom from the hallway. Yeah, so that pretty much does it up. Of course, October 2010, Ghost Hunters or TAPS was there on the Sci-Fi Channel, and is a feature stop in fucking all of Alton's ghost tours. So,
I like how TAPS is like the original ghost show, and the way they got started was the Sci-Fi Channel, and now the Travel Channel and Discovery is just littered with ghost shows.
yeah. Yep.
Back in the day, it was the only way you could get it. It was like, I got a ghost show. And they're like, all right, get your ass over there on the Sci-Fi Channel.
I always think it's funny that the original, what was it? It's Jay and what? Do you remember what the other guy's name is?
Oh, no. I was never a big TAPS person.
When they originally started, they would go to investigations in their Roto-Rooter van.
Yeah.
It was like, I mean, they leaned hard into it. I mean, it wasn't like they were trying to hide it. It was in the fucking opening mantra of them fucking Roto-Rooter van.
Yeah, I mean, the Roto-Rooter's like, yeah, free advertisement on Sci-Fi Channel? Absolutely.
Do it. Have at it.
Do it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So there you go. That's Milton School. And what was the other thing? The
Milton
Hospital.
State
School and the hospital. Next up, we had episode 215, which was the Wyoming Frontier Prison. I don't know what the fuck happened in this episode. So I'm assuming this was If the last one was J-Dub, then this one would be...
This is me.
This is you.
Golden J.
It's
Yep.
back to me. As I'm looking for my notes on it, because I mean, we did record it a while back, but
It was a good episode. You need to listen to it.
where is my fucking notes on this? It should be right
I don't
fucking here. It
You want me
should
to, I got the episode up. You want me just to play it?
Yeah, let's go ahead and run through it one more time. God damn, where is it? There's that, and that. Did I not? Oh, there it is. I didn't label it like a dumbass. Once again, we did the Wyoming Frontier Prison, also known as the Old Pin. There's a lot involved because, like the state hospitals, prisons had a lot of death in them, a lot of shit going on. At over 13,500 people were incarcerated throughout the prison's operation. And of course, they had a lot of problems with overcrowding because they only had 104 cells.
Jesus.
No electricity, no running water, no adequate heating. So basically to go there in the winter was like a fucking death sentence.
Jesus.
If you can imagine that. And when they finally did get it, it was in the new section. So even the old section at 104 cells still didn't have running water or electricity. So we talked about the dungeon house and all the weird things going on in there. We talked about the gallows because they had like the traveling gallows because they used to do executions at this fucking prison. And the other thing was they with the gallows, it was never a gibbon. So they could pull, if I remember right. Okay, here it is right here. The gallows were essentially forced to kill themselves. Prisoners would step onto a trap door, which would start a stream of water onto the door. Once the water opened the door, the inmate would drop, though not hard enough to break their necks, and they would die in excruciatingly slow strangulation.
God damn. You can't even get good enough funding.
I understand they're criminal, but damn.
Yeah. So that was like, hey, listen, it might be a little inhumane. Let's go with the gas chamber.
I mean, yeah, depending
Or
on
a
what
fucking
they did.
bullet.
If they're a child rapist, okay, let's do it slow and painful. But,
Right.
But you robbed a train. Okay, fuck it.
Yeah, you can go quick.
You can go hang for 17 minutes.
the gas chamber wasn't even fucking guaranteed to be quick. They had one guy that actually was in there for 7 minutes, inhaling the gas and laughing at all the people. Yeah, so it was like,
oh no.
I'm trying to look to see if and let's not forget about the pie lady. The pie lady is extremely important.
Lady.
If I don't mention the pie lady, the rocker chick will be pissed at me. The pie lady was a lady who made pies and would bring them to the inmates every fucking week. And they loved her, except one guy apparently did not like her. And they released him, and he made it his fucking mission to go and kill her.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and they don't know why. They have no idea why.
It's like they say, though, you can't make everybody like you. Even the best of us, got people that don't like us.
It's true. I got several of them. I'm an amazing human being. But when they fucking got him, when they caught him, they took him back to the prison, and the prisoners were pissed because
no
the
more
fucking
pie
lady was dead. Yeah. So they fucking strung him up from the second floor and fucking hung his ass. And they say that this repeats in an apparition form to this day. That you can go in there and see these guys throwing this fucker guy over there. And
fucking home. Yeah, if anybody deserves a fucking solid death echo, it's gonna be the guy that killed the fucking pie lady.
No shit, man.
Was he just pissed? Like, nice. Did she refuse to make like lemon meringue or something? It was like his favorite, and she was like, "No, fuck you, I'm not making lemon meringue." And he was like, "I got you, bitch."
I don't do pecan, motherfucker.
It's like it's not in season. And he was like, "God damn it."
That's
right. That's wild.
Visitor and staff reported hearing disembodied voices, footsteps, and other strange noises, shadow figures, moving objects, cold spots, the typical stuff.
The wikes.
Of course, Of course, your favorites have already been there. Ghost Adventurers have been there on, and I guess they've got some really compelling evidence why they were there, but I didn't go watch the episode. I thought I had one more thing, but apparently I didn't. So, but yeah, there you go. That's
it.
Butch Cassidy was an inmate there. That was one of the big things.
Not Butch.
Butch Cassidy. Yep.
That'd be all 9
He didn't
episodes.
die there.
All 9 episodes
Yeah.
of August.
Can you believe it?
I guess I
9.
think technically one of them was from. I think the first one was technically the end of September, but it aired after or
Get it?
something. Yeah, because I
Have to
think
look.
Tahoe was in September.
Oh yeah. Tahoe was in July.
Yeah, it was. Sorry, it was in July, not September.
We
I got
haven't
September
hit
on the brain,
September yet.
dog. Yeah, it was July 30th.
I bet.
Yeah.
So it was past
It's
the
true.
last Saturday of the month.
Yep. Yes, it was. So you get 9 episodes on this. Remember when we only have 3 fucking episodes to talk about, or we only have 4 episodes. Here's 9 for you. 9.
Whole
9.
9 ass episodes.
But y'all gonna be planning an episode 300 before too long.
I know, right?
Oh yeah, no, the other side, or not the other side, the fucking Route 66 definitely was making that
Yep.
episode counter grow up quick.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And we got plans for when Route 66 finishes up. I got plans.
Got plans.
So we still have a long road trip as we're only getting as of right now. We're still in Alton. We're still at the we just got done with the Milton School. We've got 4 or 5 more episodes in Alton.
Is it a big town?
It's a small town.
It's really small?
It's America's most haunted, smallest town.
Okay.
Yeah.
I knew that was the most haunted, but
Yeah.
I couldn't remember if you ever said
Yeah,
the size.
smallest town. Yeah, I don't know what the population is. I probably ought to go look that up. That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
But we've been combining some of these places because there wasn't a ton of stuff on each one of them. I'm moving on to, once we get out of Alton, we're going to move on to St. Louis. We're going to go to the Limp Mansion again. Obviously, the Rocker Chick already covered that in episode 90 something.
Say the Limp Mansion.
Limp, Lemp, like Limp beer.
Okay.
Luckily, I don't want to recover these things because she covered it and she covered it well. I went back and listened to it. She did a great job. She covered it well. So I give you a little quick brief history, but man, I found several personal experiences at the Limp Mansion. So that's something she didn't have in that episode. So it'll be nice.
Maybe in that episode, put like a link to go back to that.
I will. Yeah. I mentioned it right at the beginning of the episode when I recorded it. It was like, oh, yeah, geez, this is what she did. But yeah, definitely it'll be a link back to that episode just for you, Frankie, so you can go back and listen to it. And then we're gonna start moving on from there once we get done with Alton. But there's still 4 or 5 episodes, guys, of good old Alton, Illinois, the world's most haunted, smallest town. I don't remember how that goes, but yeah, we got plans though for after we're done. Hit Santa Monica, and the new stuff will begin after that. So I don't know if we'll be done with Route 66 by the end of the year or not. I'm not
I
sure.
feel like it might gonna take a little while.
Yeah, I think it'll take a while.
It might. Yeah. Listen, guys, it is a lot of research. Let me tell you. I'm researching a regular episode. I'm researching fucking Golden 80s stuff. I'm researching Route 66. I'm a researching fool, or just a fool. Your choice. Your choice. But yeah, there you go.
That's it, folks. That's it for the other side this week. It's been cram packed. We did it in a reasonable amount of time, though.
Absolutely.
So, if I had my original notes, it would have been a little long-winded. But it is what it is. Yeah. Listen, I don't go as long as Lance does, but
Lucky Brooke. Listen, also coming the other side, the end of September is actually going to be filtered into the first week of October due to the fact that I will be down hanging out with Logan and we'll record it when I get back from this vacation and he gets recuperated from his wedding. It might take a whole week for him to recoup the body, the soul, and all that good stuff. So we will be a week later, but I will make sure that there's a Route 66 in your back pocket for that last week of September. So you guys hang in there. You're going to get that. Anything else we need to talk about?
Yeah, that's about it. We just need to get Frankie home, and I need to go take a fucking 30-minute long piss.
Oh, yeah. I hear you there. All right, bud. Get us out.
All right, folks. Like Ozzy said in 1995, when I see you, I'll see you on the other side. When I see you, see you on the other side. Fantastic song. Go listen to it. Get the fuck out of here, people.
See ya.
Thank you for listening to the United States of Paranormal podcast. Check us out at UnitedStatesOfParanormal.com, where you can find our Spotlight of the Month, Fan of the Month, and all of our amazing merchandise. Or you can find us on social media at Facebook at the United States of Paranormal, Instagram at the United States of Paranormal, and YouTube at the United States of Paranormal 1795. And don't forget, we are now on Patreon. Just go to patreon.com/TUSOP.
Please check out the other podcasts in the Golden Mojo Entertainment Network of podcasts. Golden 80s, Indiana Chiefs Fans, Gridiron Kings, Murd Nerds, The Nostalgia Tug, Real Terror, and the Puck Yeah podcast. But you can still find Golden Image Podcast, A Quart of Books and Booze, and The Call Guys, wherever you stream your favorite podcasts.
And if you have a location or a story that you would like for us to check into, please email us at the United States of Paranormal at gmail.com. Please like, rate, and subscribe wherever you listen. Thank you for all of your support. Bye.